workers is heading to the American factories to counter the Axis powers. Men and women by the thousands are putting their backs into creating the vast amounts of munitions and ordnance required for total victory. These little darlings are changing their aprons for coveralls and doing their part for the war effort. Nice going, girls.
You couldn't spit without hitting one of the posters.
The girl he left behind is now behind him. She's a wow.
The whole plant was built in just over a year. They were working day and night. Trucks everywhere. You couldn't hardly sleep. I didn't think I'd be one of the people working there, but...
Do the job he left behind. Apply at Badger Ordnance Works and keep them shooting.
I'd never worked before, but when my husband got drafted, I started to think about it.
Your country needs you. Apply today.
I needed to get out of my house because my parents were driving me nuts.
Live right on campus. Daycare provided.
They started you at 68 cents an hour, and you couldn't beat that. I figured, what's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? Death. You could die. Inside this factory, we were finding smokeless powder and rocket propellants, both of which are extremely explosive. A single spark. Whoa, you're dead. So we're going to be talking about safety first. Okay, girls? Who knows what creates sparks?
Matches?
You're right. Anything else?
Rocks? A couple of rocks get together, you know, a flint?
Are you planning on bringing flint into this factory?
No, I was just answering your question.
You will not bring flint into this factory. Each day upon arrival, you will empty your pockets of all things that can create sparks. Matches, lighters, rocks. You will be wearing steel-toed shoes, coveralls, and hair covers. It's not going to be a flattering look for you girls, but my favorite saying is, you're not here for socialization, you're here for a boys in uniform. Plus, there can be some spray from the nitric acid, which will be holes in your clothing and your skin.
Can I smoke during my breaks?
No, you cannot smoke during your breaks.
The things I do for my country.
I don't like jokes, and I do not have a sense of humor. Funny pictures, clowns, children's laughter, I appreciate none of it. What I do appreciate is safety. Okay, Grace?
Yes, sir.
Here are your safety notebooks, which will contain information for your particular station. And girls, you're doing an important thing here. Your country thanks you. You should be proud.
I was so nervous I put my coveralls on backwards the first time. I almost started crying because they didn't fit, but then I realized my mistake. They assigned me to the press house. I'm a little nervous. I said I'm a little nervous.
No reason to be nervous. We could die at any time. I could have a heart attack, get in a car accident. When it's your time, it's your time. Not much point worrying about it.
I just meant I was nervous because this is my first job.
Oh.
My husband is in basic training right now, so I figured I'd do my part for my country.
Yup.
I guess the advertisements worked. I just saw those posters and... I'm North, by the way. So... What is that awful smell?
That's the ether.
How can you stand it?
You get used to it. Little hairs in your nose and burned off so you can't smell nothing. If you ask real nicely, I bet they can put you in the non-smelling part of the factory.
Oh, that would be great.
There ain't a non-smelling part of the factory.
Oh,
This ain't a sewing circle.
great. In the press house, nitrocellulose is shaped into 50-pound blocks. 50 pounds? That's heavy.
Yup.
Do you have to pick that up, or
Well, I guess that's one way to move it.
what's the other way?
Horses.
We have horses?
Nope.
Oh, that was a joke. Sorry. So,
You're gonna take the raw material. It's coming on the conveyor belt. You're gonna pick it up, put it in the presser, shove it in, make sure it's full. The machine does all the work. Then you roll it out, and you put it on the buggy. Not hard.
Work areas must be kept spotless at all times.
Sure, I guess.
Says here spotless.
Oh, does it? Oh, gee. You can keep your side spotless if you want.
Well, according to the manual.
All right, I'm taking a piss. You want to come in here and take a man's job, you better prepare to act like a man.
But, how am I going to run this by myself?
I guess you'll have to be as good as two men then. I'll be back when I feel like it.
So it was a little different than the advertisements.
It's about the 6-hour mark. I was hoping I would die. Ever had a job before? Nope. I don't think I've ever stood up this long before.
You get used to it. How does my hair look? Just had it done on Tuesday.
It looks like hair.
Be serious.
Oh, looks great. Real pretty.
Probably looks like a bird's nest. I mean, I have crows trying to land on my head. You sure it looks okay?
You got a hot date or something?
Never know who you're gonna meet.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right. So every other gal looks like $1 million, and I look like I've been exhumed from a grave.
I don't know how you have any energy. I'm hurting in places I didn't even know I could hurt. My butt hurts. And I don't know how it hurts, but it hurts.
I grew up on a farm. This ain't nothing.
The smell.
I'd rather smell like ether than cow manure any day of the week. This way I just knock them in unconscious instead of sending them for the hills. You got a fella?
Nope.
Slim picking these days. It's like a harvest after a storm of locusts pass through. Take what you can get and hope it's not rotten.
I'm just trying to keep my head down and do my work.
That's no fun. I don't know about you girls, but I want to die.
Thank you, and this one's ready to go out of the town.
No, put me in a coffin and bury me 6 feet under.
You'd still smell.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So where are you at?
They got me in the cutting house. No explosions on day 1.
We should celebrate
Celebrate what?
the future.
You're nuts.
How about we go out then?
Out where?
For breakfast.
Gotta give him to my kid. Thanks.
How old?
A girl. 4.
And do you take her to a daycare?
No, I figure she's about old enough to take care of herself. I'm living with my in-laws.
Is your husband a part of the...
He's in Italy. Army. Barbara. But my friends call me Barbie. And my coworkers, who I've never had before, can call me Barb. Let's see if I remember your names from the orientation. Irene,
Yep.
Grace, and
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
This is your first job?
Mm-hmm.
You lived through it?
Mostly. I find the best thing is to just count your money. Just over 1 cent a minute.
Somebody's a math whiz.
Oh, all day long. Just imagining the little pennies dropping into the jars. Clink, clink, clink.
That's a lot of gum.
I just thought about our boys. Overseas, trying to get them what they need.
Right.
Think about it. What we make here, the powder that creates a tiny explosion that propels a bullet across the front lines. We're changing the course of the war.
Just today we managed it.
I know it's silly, but I like it. I want my husband to have all the powder in the world.
I'll drink that. Speaking of which, you don't even know what I was suggesting.
Well, whatever it is, I'm too tired to do it. I'll see you girls tomorrow.
See you at work.
At work.
Dear Lunkhead, guess what? You are married to a working gal. I took the admission test at Badger Ordnance Works, and I passed. That's right. I'm a wow. So nuts on ya. How about when you get back, I'll take you out to dinner. Won't that be a stitch? Taking my boy out of the town. Little Julie's overjoyed her mom's doing her thing for the Oyo Survey. She can't wait until she sees you again. In other news, your parents are about to have me committed to a mental hospital. your mom is your mom, and I love her to death, and haven't even strangled her yet. Your dad's arches hurt, his back hurts, his neck hurts, and I can fill you in on every other physical ailment he's got because the old man won't shut up about it. You think he'd be a doctor for the amount of he knows about griping. Write me back, will you? Love you lots. Barbara.
I cried the whole first week. I know it's stupid. I know you're not supposed to cry at work. Everybody knows that. But every day.
You make that uniform look beautiful. Hey, what'd you bring me for lunch? You didn't bring me any lunch? Why not?
Sorry, didn't think of it.
You don't want to talk to me? I'm just trying to be nice.
I have to get to work.
All right, work. You gotta work. You didn't bring me any lunch, but you gotta work. I get it. Hey, what's the problem? Roasting make us lunch.
Why not?
This is how it starts, boys. The women start getting full of themselves, and next thing you know, we all starve to death.
Maybe you should make your own lunch.
She got you there, Bob. That was mean. You can make it up to me by bringing me a lunch tomorrow.
Nobody eats lunch at 4 in the morning anyway.
I have a special diet. I like the crust off the edge of my sandwich.
Excuse me.
I was just trying to be nice and she gets all rude. I can be the love of your life and you never even know it.
Don't be ridiculous, Bob. I'm the love of Rose's life. Ain't that right, sweetheart?
I'm married, thank you.
Remember my sandwich.
Oh, sure. Girls get to be late. Probably took all evening getting your hair ready to be in a bandana. I'm going to take a piss. I'll be back when I feel like it.
Fine.
Whoa, what's going on?
Could you give me a hand, please?
Sure.
You stuffed it in the presser.
I know, I'm in the press house too. Where's your partner?
He left.
What?
He left. He walked away. He does it every day. Sometimes he's gone for half an hour or more.
You're fooling.
Nope, says he's going to the bathroom and leaves. I don't know why he hates me, he just does. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be crying on the job, it's stupid.
He's probably in the men's washroom. I saw a bunch of guys in there.
In the washroom?
They're shooting craps.
They're shooting craps?
It's alright, I'll help you. Sometimes I cover for people.
You don't have to.
I'd go yell at them, but they're not gonna listen to me anyways.
Don't worry about it.
They probably think it's funny to make you do all the work.
Yeah, some joke. The other girls get to work with each other and I'm stuck with these jerks.
You could ask Mr. Bates for a switch.
I just started, I can't ask. Nobody thinks I can do the work anyway. They just laugh, say I couldn't hack it. I don't understand why they hate me.
They don't hate you.
They hate me. They hate that there are women here. We wouldn't even be here if there were enough men to do the work.
I know.
Are you back
From what?
from the war?
Oh, no. I had polio. I guess I'm not enough of a man to fight, so I do what I can. Draw my 85 cents an hour and hope to make a difference.
Well, I'm sure it's appreciated.
Sure.
By me, at any rate.
What do you have to appreciate?
My husband's in basic training.
You have a husband?
Why is that
How
strange?
old are you?
18.
How long have you been married?
3 months. We found out he got drafted, and
Right.
like you know,
I don't know.
we were in love and we decided to get married before he left. And you don't know anything about it.
I didn't say anything about it.
You look smug.
You were in love, you got married. It's gonna be great.
It will be. It is great.
Good.
Everybody tried to talk us out of it, but I think when you really love someone, you know right away.
I wouldn't know. Not a lot of girls lining up to be my dance partner, if you know what I mean. This is the part where you tell me the right girl will certainly come along to relieve my spirits.
What if the right girl doesn't come along?
I guess I'm doomed to be alone forever then, aren't I? You're a bag full of rainbows.
I just don't want to lie to you.
Right, because you know the future. Your marriage will work out, my life will be hopeless misery.
Why do you think my marriage is in trouble?
I don't know anything about your marriage.
That's right.
And you're not a fortune teller. I think. Are you a fortune teller?
No. Say, what's your name anyway?
Timothy.
Timothy or Tim?
Timothy. When I was younger, I went by Tim. But then
I don't get it.
Tiny Tim from A Christmas Carol. A lot of Dickens scholars from high school.
I figured you got hurt in the war.
Nope, I could stay home out of danger. Lucky me.
Do you really think we're out of danger? I wonder if a German bomber can make it this
To Wisconsin?
It could happen.
How's a Nazi bomber gonna make it to the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin? That's the whole point of putting an ordnance plant out here, away from any target.
I thought they put it here in case the thing goes up. It wouldn't kill that many civilians.
That's a good point. A disturbing point, but a good point.
You know what I think about when I'm working? I wonder if there's a girl in Germany doing the exact same thing as me. I'm sure there is, actually. There's some munitions factory somewhere in the Third Reich, and all of us are pumping out powder as fast as we can. Both of us on opposite sides of the world, providing weapons so our husbands can kill each other. Think about that. So much work goes into the war. For what? What are we making? What if we just stopped? What if all the women said, we're not going to do this anymore, and we walked off the job? All the factories go dark. You're going to have to find some other way to kill each other.
And all the men pick up rocks and clubs and do it the old-fashioned way. It's a pretty thought, it is. But cruelty seems to be the natural order of things from everyone on every side. But it's nice to think like that. What's your name anyway?
Rose.
Nice to meet you, Rose.
Hey! What are you doing?
Your job.
I can do my job just fine. I don't need some cripple trying to do it for me.
You have to get in the washroom, make some money.
What of it?
It seems like you're getting paid to make powder, not shoot dice.
Why don't you tell it to my supervisor? If you got a problem, you got a problem?
Do your job.
Get out of here.
I gotta get back to my station.
Sure you do.
Thanks for helping, Tim.
Timothy.
Right.
Dear Babs, working girl, huh? With a helmet and overalls and everything. Ain't that something? I bet you make that outfit look like $1 million bucks. I can't tell you exactly where we are right now, but it's boring. I guess that's better than exciting. So far, war is a lot of sitting around waiting to do nothing. The food is terrible, weather is terrible, even the nurses here, I mean. Remember how I told you I wanted to go to Italy for our honeymoon? Forget it. I got you and Julie's picture in a locket around my neck, and I look at it all the time. Some of the guys make fun of me, but I like to remember what I'm fighting for. You keep me going. Even before the war, you kept me going. I'm real proud of you, and I love you like crazy, John.
You gotta have every light in the house on.
I don't have every light on.
It probably costs 10 cents just to keep that bulb on for a minute.
I've wagered less than that.
You sure know a lot about electricity, even though I don't see you paying the bills around here. You sure know a lot.
Do you want me to pay the electricity bill, George?
You think I make my own daughter-in-law pay for her electricity? That's what you think of me?
I can pay it if you want me to. I've got my own checking account and everything.
Got your own checking account now, making your own money. What kind of example are you setting for your daughter? Never home, exhausted during the day. She's gonna grow up not knowing she ever had a mother.
All right, you're a peach, but I've got to get to work.
Sure.
When Julie gets up, tell her I love her.
I'll tell Mary to tell her. She might forget though. You know how she gets.
I've got to go. Be home around 8:30.
If you say so.
I do.
In the early dawn of D-Day, June 6, 1944, the largest battle armada in history heads across 80 miles of rough channel water. From England to the northern coast of France, barrage below was a massive concentration of air and surface guns to protect the 4,000 warships, barges, crafts of every kind in the invasion convoy.
You know what we should do? Have a dance to celebrate. They have bands sometimes at the Knights of Columbus. We could do it. Wouldn't that be a stitch? Have a dance at 9 in the morning, get off work, go to a dance, get all the men to show up. There have to be some left. And if there aren't any, we'll just dance with each other. What do you say? I'm not really much for dances. But we gotta do something. I'm dying of boredom. Work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep. It's killing me. With your face, you'd be the belle of all. You wouldn't have to say nothing. They'd be line enough. The ones who can still walk, that is. You're blushing. At least I think you're blushing. It could just be the ether getting to my brain. See, if I pass out, drag me to safety, will ya? You're at Louise. She fainted Monday night. 4 in the morning, she fell over. Is she okay? Sure. They slapped her a few times. She snapped out of it. Good. Yeah. You like movies? You seen Meet Me in St. Louis yet? No, I haven't. It's a riot. So funny. You know, sometimes when I'm working, I like to imagine myself in the pictures. You do? I can't just stare at nitrocellulose the whole time. I try to picture myself opposite of Cary Grant, acting in a movie. He's got those eyes, you know, like smoldering coals. Yes, coals. He's looking at me. Grace, where have you been my whole life?
Your name is Grace in the movies?
I'm playing myself. And I say, I don't know, but I'm here now. Kiss me, you fool, you beautiful fool. Yes. I don't know how those actresses do it, to be honest with you. Sometimes they gotta slap their leading man. How you gonna slap Cary Grant? You couldn't pay me not to slap that man. If some director told me to slap Cary Grant, I'd slap the director instead.
You probably wouldn't be working on the movie for very long.
Right.
I bet you'd be a great actress.
You think so? I think so too. No, seriously, I think I'd be amazing. I can do all the parts. Thank you, Eleanor. You have exquisite taste.
Don't mention it.
So, what do you think about? When you're working on the line, what goes through your head?
It's pretty silly.
Sillier than kissing Cary Grant?
Yes.
Prove it.
Mars.
Mars? As in the planet Mars?
Yes.
I never would have thought. What's happening on Mars?
Adventure stories, love stories,
With Martians?
and humans. Forbidden love.
I never would have thought. Now every time we're quiet, I'm gonna know Eleanor is doing her Martian love story in her mind again.
Sometimes I write them down.
You do? I want to read one. No. You can't just tell me that you're writing Martian human forbidden love stories and not share that with me. I gotta see that.
I've never shown them to anyone.
I bet they're amazing. Wait a minute. Are they dirty? Now I need to see one. This is better than D-Day as far as I'm concerned. Don't tell anyone. Are you kidding? I'm making posters. Great. Show me one. Bring it in. I want to read it.
My favorite part of the job was the paychecks. My body ached, my head hurt every day when I wasn't at the factory. But every 2 weeks, my name, right on top, Irene Jacobs. And then right here, $54.14. You know, the first time I went to open a checking account, they asked if I had my husband's permission. And well, I told them I didn't have a husband. And then they asked if they could speak to my father. Well, my father's been dead 12 years. It's just me. And I'm a person with my own money. Cash it. It was worth it just to see the look on his face. And whenever I brought in my check, I'd always make sure I'd ask for that teller. But it wasn't about the money, honestly. It was about being a human being worthy of respect. See this? It's my name. Respect me.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Which made the little slights of the plant a little harder to take. You could always tell me and show them on a training film.
In the workforce presents special problems for supervisors. This scenario will help you learn how to deal with the unique difficulties of employing women.
You're a good foreman. Joe, what seems to be the problem?
Women scare me. At least they do in factories.
I understand your problem, Joe. But sometimes it takes a woman to feel at home.
You seem like a man who knows women.
We'll see, Joe. We'll see. Women workers can make surprisingly good producers. But just remember, a good foreman always has an internal feminine to contend with.
Let's remember that safety comes first, girls. And just to be clear, just because I'm speaking to one of you does not mean I'm going to portray any special attention to any of you. I know you girls like to get jealous, but I do not mix pleasure with business. Right. Little encouragement. Great going, girls. Remember, y'all could die if you make a single mistake.
He's a breath of fresh air.
It's no wonder he's not married.
Could you imagine? Dear, I've observed that the meatloaf is burned again. Please rectify this in your next meal. Honey, I must remind you that we, like all humans, must die. Please consider wearing galoshes.
At least he's a straight shooter.
Yeah, I'll tell you to your face while he's as good as a man.
Maybe you girls should start working hard enough.
Please. We all work twice as hard as every man here. Agreed. That's why they pay us less.
What do you mean they? P.S.
When you're a man at war, you are afraid of everything. The phone ringing, the mailbox, a strange little car pulling up outside your house, a man walking towards you with a look of purpose and regret to tell you that your world was ending. All day, every day, you were holding your breath. Just let me get through today. Let me hear nothing today. And then at work, you could tell. There'd be a new sorrow on a woman's face. She'd gotten a letter. She'd gotten a call. And maybe for 1 second, you felt lucky that it wasn't you this time. But it was always there. And so you got news. We regret to inform you that your husband, John Andrew Prentice, was captured by the Italian government during a military action on March the 4th. Further details cannot be related at this time. And then it's you with the new sorrow.
Push in. I want to see. Hold your horses. I'm gonna read it.
I don't know that you should read it out loud.
Oh, honey, I am reading this out loud. Okay.
Well, hurry up.
Don't rush me. I gotta process. His taut skin, bronzed by the Martian sun, and tanned by the rusty dust that carried across the wind, gleamed in the candlelight. Ooh. The barbarian queen's eyes lingered over every line of his body, then narrowed. Earthman, I do have one use for you, she purred. What? And what would that be? And what would that be, my queen? Address me properly. And what would that be, my queen? Remove your tunic.
What are you writing? This is the best story I've ever heard.
He shrugged his shoulders out of his muscular tunic defiantly, standing before her, proud and strong, heat rising from his powerful body. Now kneel. You are savage, she said, but every savage can be tamed. My wisdom is vaster than yours. I have powers you can't imagine. Now come to me, Earthman. He said nothing and silenced her with his mouth.
What is going on here? There's a war on girls.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baines.
If you're done for the day, please pack up your things and remove yourself.
We were just...
We'll move on, sir.
Very well.
I don't know that I can hear more of that story and still go to church. Should get that published somewhere? No. Don't they have magazines for this kind of thing? I should hope not. Science fiction is what I'm talking about, you goof. Nobody would publish this.
Are you kidding? That was amazing. This is a gift to the universe. You have to get that published. You have to send it somewhere.
Yeah. You really think so?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it.
And just think, maybe one day you'll be rich and famous for your stories.
Or they could turn it into a movie starring me.
As what?
As the Martian Queen, of course. You heard me read that part. I got chills. I liked it. I was scared of it, but I liked it. Thank you. Did you hear it, Barb?
Yeah,
What'd you think?
it was grand.
It was more than grand. It was fabulous, and I was fabulous, and it...
You okay?
Fine.
Are you sure?
Just got a letter.
Oh,
Oh no. He's alive. He's just been taken prisoner. In Italy.
My gosh. I'm gonna be okay. We're here for you, okay? We're here.
Anything you need.
On Italy's east coast, British artillerymen prepared to take Orsonia, an enemy-held downtown important to the Allies. As the 5th and 8th armies drive towards Rome, officers plot the direction of fire. The barrage begins.
It feels a little frivolous to be putting on a dress when they're still fighting.
It wouldn't kill you to have some fun. Besides, what are we fighting for? The right to dance.
I'm sure that's not it.
Well, that's what I'm fighting for. And besides, we work all night. Might as well dance all day. This way I won't make terrible choices like I usually do.
Terrible choices?
At night, everyone looks good. But 10 in the morning, I'm gonna know exactly what I'm getting myself into. Look at you.
I don't really dance, so I didn't even recognize you.
I thought, who is this babe? That's Martian Queen energy. Oh. Tonight, I want you to go up to a boy and tell him, Earthman, I do have one use for you. Remove your tunic. We'll see if you Earthmen are as impressive as they say.
You're gonna drive her out of here, stop it. I've never been to a dance before.
It's easy. You just follow the guy's lead, and if he's bad, don't tell him. And if he's good, don't tell him. The pickings or whatever's below slim.
Hi.
Hello.
Rose. Would you like to dance?
Oh, of course. You can do better anyways.
We're gonna have to go slow.
I prefer slow, actually. I have a terrible time trying to find a key.
I can't find me either. I guess if I could, I wouldn't be able to keep up with it, so...
So I'll make her own.
Done.
You made it.
I am on the way without Julie.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thanks. So, do we just wait for the boys, or?
Sometimes they need a little encouragement. Hey! Who needs ya?
That's helpful to my self-esteem. You look fine.
Remember, Martian Queen, you have powers they can't imagine.
What are you wearing? I figured there would be enough men, so I volunteered. Am I doing this right? That is... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm supposed to be a gentleman. Great. Excuse me, miss. May I have this dance?
Of course. See, a real man acts. Are you leading?
I guess. So...
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay.
Overdid it. Sorry.
It's all right.
Sometimes I think I can do everything a normal person can, and I can't.
You have to pace yourself.
Right.
I had fun.
I'm glad.
It's terrible you wasted all your time with me, though. I'm sure there were other girls just dying to dance with a handsome young man.
I don't think they wanted to dance with me.
Why do you get down on yourself like that? So what? So what? You're not dancing a date anytime soon. That's not what a girl is looking for.
Some of them.
Then you don't want to be with them anyhow. Any girl with a dog is going to look past this and see what's really important about you. That you're a kind, decent man with a good heart.
You tell all that about the mom.
I am a fantastic judge of character. Lately, I have become a fantastic judge of character.
Not so much earlier.
Not so much.
Well, thank you for seeing me dancing.
Least a girl can do. Besides, I think people at Badger can only dance with other people at Badger because of the smell. We're used to it.
Maybe that's it.
You know, sometimes when I don't smell ether, I get a headache. I heard of a gal who brings little pieces of explosives home and sleeps next to them. Otherwise, she gets an awful headache.
Huh, that's probably not good. Another reason to be. Oh, sure, eventually. I got this gift of being a teacher. Why is that funny? Everything right now celebrates these warriors and the scientists and the workers, and I just want to tell people that there's more to life than that. Literature, poetry, art, beauty. The things that make life worth fighting for. The whole society right now is conscripted to the war effort. An arsenal of democracy. That's what FDR said we had to become. But think about that. That means that our individuality and our spirit get hammered out until we become a machine. And I don't want to be part of a machine. I want to be a human being. Wow. Sorry, I get carried away.
I bet you'll be a really good teacher.
You think?
Until you encounter children. Children are monsters. They'll murder you.
Unfortunately, that does seem to be a requirement of being a teacher. Encountering children. John Hazard.
I think we should follow you.
What about you? You got a dream for after work?
Sure. It's little. I want to travel. I've never been out of Wisconsin.
Never?
No. I've been to Green Bay. That's about as far as I've gone. So maybe there's a world out there where a person can go and be free. Like a balloon that escapes the fair. Up there, wandering over the world. My mom wants me to start working on grandkids right away.
You're 18.
I know. She's always telling me I'm gonna die soon. I just want one chance to hold a baby before I go. She's 42. Picture her. But she always thinks she's gonna die. Every time we catch a cold, she thinks she's gonna catch pneumonia and freeze to death. Oh no, here it comes. If only you had listened to your mother. No grandchildren is so sad.
She sounds fun.
I was happy to listen to the workhouse, I can tell you.
I bet.
So, tell me, which one of the girls is on your eye? You can tell me. Eleanor?
Who's Eleanor?
She was standing right next to me when you came over. Grace said that it's hers.
No.
Who is it then?
She's married.
Oh. That's too bad.
Right. Probably impossible.
Definitely impossible.
You know, I'm the kind of person who's never had a lot of courage. Not just about going to war, but about everything in life. Because I'm just used to people pitying me. It's a pretty awful feeling when you know strangers are looking at you like you're a broken little puppy dog. I just wanted to say it's nice not to be pitied by you.
Me?
Yeah, you never looked at me like I was something pitiful. You looked at me like I was a full person. That's kind of rare, so maybe I guess I thought I could be a full person. To you.
Timothy, you know I'm married.
I know. I'm sorry.
Very sweet, you know.
Right. Well, I've got a dream. Right?
Girls have a dream too.
Where did you learn how to lead? It's twice as easy as following. Plus, you get to walk forward and raise your arm up toward the girl. You can teach the men a few things. Sure I could. Over here, can I get you a drink? Oh, the gentleman.
Want to dance?
My dance card is full, I'm afraid.
What?
With dances.
Hey, gives.
Nothing gives. I'm tired as all. Been dancing all day.
Yeah, I watched
Glad I was entertaining.
a little clear to be honest. A girl dancing with a girl.
What can I tell ya? When a girl has it, she has it.
You're just a fake man, not a real man.
Are you supposed to be the real man?
Want to find out?
No thanks. I'm good. I'll take your word for it. But so far, I'm not impressed.
It's real funny, don't you? Who do you think you are? Coming in here, taking all my jobs. Freaks.
All right,
You're a joke. Everyone is laughing at you.
From what I can tell, they're laughing at you, actually. Hey, don't touch her.
That's how it is. You want to be tough now,
Yes.
huh? Come on! Get up! What are you mad? Get up! What are you doing? Get out, you freaks! Oh, that's what I thought!
Come on, let's go. Drunken idiots can really pack a wall sometimes. Sit down. Well, that was a first. Never had a gal who punch me before. Should have hit him back. Next time. You ever been punched before? My daddy was a mean drunk, so
sorry.
He's dead now. He was a Class A bastard when he was alive. He didn't give a shine to me or my brothers. We all got plenty of bruises.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It is what it is. People lash out. When you ain't got nothing, you want to lash out at something. You can't punch life, so you punch the nearest soft thing available. That was me. Or my brothers. Or my mother, before she left.
I had a fun time tonight.
I'm sorry I ruined it.
You didn't ruin it. You were the reason I had fun. I would have danced with you all day.
It's stupid. They want you to dress, right? Unless they need you to work. Then you can work like a man and you don't get paid like a man. And if you don't like it, we got ways. Stupid to think it's got to be any other way. You fit into the box, or they cut your arms off. You know that Cinderella story? The one with the stepsisters? They don't fit into the shoe. They don't fit into that perfect shoe. And you know, the first one, she wants so badly to be the princess, she cuts her toes off. And think about it. You don't fit in. You'll do anything you can to fit in. Even if it means severing off pieces of yourself. Just lop them off. Hope no one notices the blood.
What parts of yourself are you chopping off?
So many.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
I really had fun dancing with you tonight.
It was fun.
It felt comfortable.
Nobody trying to grope you?
Yeah?
You okay? You sure?
I just wanted to tell you that you looked beautiful tonight. Today.
And you were beautiful too. In a handsome way. Best man out there.
Yes.
I'll see you at work.
Okay.
You okay to get home?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
What's got you so wound up?
Oh,
Is that any way to greet your husband?